Now in today's video, we're going to talk about how you can convert any room in your home into a home theater. Now I'm not talking about having a basement or a room that's completely dark. I'm talking about your living room. If you would like to turn your living room into a home theater and you're concerned that you have too much light and there's no way you can get rid of the light. Like in my case, I have 6 windows. I can't do anything about the windows. I could black out shades on there, but that's going to really hurt my marriage because Nilda's not going to want me to do that to the living room. So we're talking about screen technology that combined with a great projector are going to give you a theater-like experience. And you could do this with any room in your home. So today we're going to take a look at the Nothing Projector Black Series screens that literally allow you to turn any room in your home into a theater-like experience with a great projector. So let's go ahead and check that out. But before that, we're going to check out the specs so you can see why this is the projector screen for you. Now the Black Series screens basically range anywhere from 84 to 150 inches in size. And they're considered ALR or CLR screens, which means they are ambient light rejection or ceiling light rejection. And you're going to see as we look at the projector screen up front what that means. But they're designed for ultra short throw projectors. I've also been able to use short throw projectors on these as well, very successfully. Now this has a 95% ambient light rejection basically feature. And you're going to see what this means when you see it in a fully, I would say, lit room by ambient light or by natural light coming into 6 windows. It's pretty incredible what you can get with this. It has also high contrast and color accuracy, delivering up to 1000 to 1 contrast ratio. It has a 160-degree viewing angle, which means you can get really close and in an angle and still get a great image. We have one of these screens in our theater, or actually in our studio, and our studio is not a big room whatsoever. Literally, if you are 4 feet away from the screen, you don't suffer any vertigo, you don't suffer any distortion. It is basically a great screen. Matter of fact, it looks more like a window than it does an actual screen or projector. Now, you're going to be able to consume content however you'd like. 16 by 9, 4 by 3, or customize it with a 0.6 gain. All of this translates to giving you the flexibility to convert even the most imperfect room in your home into a great room for a home theater, again with the right projector. So let's go ahead and look at our living room, and you're going to see I have 6 windows. 6 windows. I really don't, I can't do anything about the windows, but this screen looks great. Let's get right to it. Now let's talk about ALR screens and why they're so important. Matter of fact, an ALR screen is as important as the projector that you choose because working together, they're going to give you an amazing experience. As you can see in our living room, we have actually 6 windows, 2, 4, 5, and 6, all around our living room. This room is so bright that we don't even turn on our lights. We rarely do, only when it's nighttime because we get so much ambient light coming in. But as you can see behind me, I have an enormous screen, and I actually have a vivid color screen as well. That despite the fact that I also have a light here that's kind of illuminating me somewhat so that I don't come out as dark during this video. So ALR screens are pretty incredible pieces of technology that complement your projector. And this is how they work. So as you can see here, the projector itself is right here at the bottom. But this is the A wall, and I think this is either 2500 or 3500. This is one of the brightest projectors that you have on the market, and the performance is actually incredible. But combined with a screen like this, is going to give you an even better viewing experience. Now let me show you how this screen works. And what I'll do is I'll turn off the side light. I'll get a little bit darker so that you can see everything that's going on this screen. Now, what we have going on here is a reduced image coming from the AWOL projector that is going to showcase the overall image quality and also how the screen is working in combination with the projector itself. So you'll notice that the screen is a little bit smaller, but the way this technology works is you have basically the image base is rejecting any kind of light, or actually the screen is rejecting light that's coming from the left, from the right, and also from the top. The only image source or light source that it's accepting is the one that comes from the bottom up. That's why this screen works so well. And that's why even in a room like this where there's so much light around it, it's able to complement that projector that's in front of you. Now, the other thing that stands out about this specific projector or screen line is the fact that the bezels of the screen are very, very thin. This is giving you the thinnest bezel available so that you can have the largest screen and the best viewing experience. Now, during the day, you're going to be able to see that bevel, right? But at night, it disappears completely. And frankly, it doesn't even bother me. I don't really see it because this image gets so big. 120 inches is massive. Now, the other thing about this screen is the fact that even at extreme angles, as I'm standing right here, the image is crisp, it's clean, it's vivid. It's just as if I was standing where the camera is now. We're going to take a look at several videos that highlight several aspects of the screen and the projector performance. In this case, we're focusing on the screen itself. It's not just about the clarity, it's not about the detail in color, but it's also about the dark detail. And that's what happens with when you have a high resolution screen or a screen of high quality. Not only are you able to get great blacks and color, but you're also able to get really great whites as well. You can see how well in this scene here, the overall quality of the image, the detail that you're still seeing, because a lot of times detail is lost both with black and also with white. Then you also have overall video performance when it comes to movement. All these things really create a holistic experience when it comes to screen performance as well as projector performance. Once again, I have to highlight the fact that we are in complete daytime, right? So you can see still the light source coming from the left and the right of the screen, and then you're seeing the overall quality of the image combined again with this projector. This screen really helps that projector perform to its best. Now at night, this is when really this projector, where this screen actually performs even better. So the color actually pops, but more importantly, you don't see a lot of reflection coming out, right? So you'll notice left and the right, top and bottom, the screen is really absorbing all of that, the projection, the light, the actual detail, the actual video that's coming through, and you're just incredibly immersed in that experience and just enjoying it. I talked about the actual frame itself disappearing at night, and you can see here it completely disappears. It kind of fades into the darkness of the wall as well. So a projection screen like this is going to give you this type of experience combined with a great projector. And again, it transforms any room of your home into a home theater. So guys, that wraps up our review. See you in the next video.